Hello and welcome, fellow travelers. This video reviews the main themes and important ideas presented in excerpts from Anthony de Mello's Awareness, the Perils and Opportunities of Reality. The book challenges conventional notions of happiness, growth, and love, emphasizing the transformative power of awareness and the liberation that comes from shedding societal conditioning and illusions. This book is based on a series of lectures he gave focused on spirituality and awareness. De Mello argues that most people are asleep to the true nature of reality and happiness, and that suffering comes from clinging to false ideas about ourselves and the world. He encourages readers to wake up through self-observation, and by dropping labels that create false identities and expectations. He emphasizes understanding desires and attachments as a means to achieve true freedom and love, and cautions against the dangers of seeking happiness through external validation or possessions. The text uses stories, anecdotes, and philosophical insights to illustrate his key ideas, urging readers to experience reality directly, rather than through filtered perceptions or concepts. What are the main themes presented in this book? The illusion of seeking external help. De Mello argues that true change and happiness come from within. People often seek external fixes for their problems, wanting their broken toys mended rather than facing the root cause of their suffering. He emphasizes self-observation as the key to understanding and transcending these limitations. The importance of awakening. De Mello uses the metaphor of sleep to represent the state of unawareness and delusion that most people live in. Awakening represents a shift in consciousness, a recognition of reality unclouded by societal programming and personal biases. The nature of the self. De Mello differentiates between the I, the true self, and the me, the conditioned self built upon illusions and external validation. He encourages readers to disidentify from labels, roles, and possessions to discover the unconditioned, unchanging I. The great masters tell us that the most important question in the world is, who am I? Or rather, what is I? What is this thing I call I? The true nature of love. De Mello challenges the societal understanding of love, which is often based on desire, attachment, and the need for external validation. He presents a vision of love rooted in awareness, sensitivity, and non-clinging enjoyment of the present moment. Love is sensitivity, love is consciousness. The liberating power of awareness. Awareness is presented as the key to breaking free from suffering, illusions, and addictive patterns. It involves observing oneself and the world without judgment, allowing change to occur organically through understanding rather than forceful self-manipulation. Let's cover some of the important concepts presented in the book. Suffering is a sign of sleep. Unhappiness stems from clinging to illusions and expectations that clash with reality. Suffering points out that there is falsehood somewhere. Don't fight your demons, understand them. Resistance only empowers negativity. True freedom comes from recognizing and accepting reality. When you fight them, you empower them. True happiness is uncaused. It arises from within, independent of external circumstances. Uninterrupted happiness is uncaused. Labels are limiting. Identifying with societal roles, beliefs, and possessions creates attachments and anxieties. Attachments hinder relationships. Love based on need and clinging creates tension and suffering. True love thrives on freedom and non-dependence. We've been so blinded by everything that we have not discovered the basic truth that attachments hurt, rather than help relationships. Drop illusions to find reality. True understanding comes from letting go of preconceived notions and experiencing the present moment with fresh eyes. Don't seek the truth, just drop your illusions. Words are limited. Concepts and language can trap us in mental constructs. Direct experience transcends the limitations of words. Live in the now. Don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. Embrace the present moment as the only reality. Now, I will share some key questions and answers about this book. 1. What is the main obstacle to happiness? The main obstacle to happiness is our attachment to things, ideas, beliefs, and even people. We cling to these things, believing they are essential for our well-being, and this clinging creates suffering. When we identify ourselves with these transient elements, our happiness becomes dependent on them. True happiness is uncaused and independent of external factors. 2. What is the importance of self-observation? Self-observation is crucial for awakening because it allows us to see ourselves as we are, without judgment or personalization. It involves watching our thoughts, feelings, and actions as if they were happening to someone else. This detachment helps us to recognize our conditioning, understand our motivations, and break free from limiting patterns. 3. How do labels affect our perception of ourselves and others? Labels, such as nationality, religion, profession, or even personality traits, create artificial boundaries and prevent us from seeing ourselves and others clearly. We become attached to these labels and identify with them, leading to judgments, prejudices, and a distorted view of reality. 4. What is the true nature of love? True love is not possessive, manipulative, or dependent. It is characterized by sensitivity, consciousness, and clarity of perception. When we are free from attachments and neediness, we can experience love as an expansive state of being, where we see and appreciate ourselves and others for who they truly are. 5. What is the difference between loneliness and aloneness? Loneliness is a painful state of longing for connection, often arising from our dependence on others for happiness. Aloneness, on the other hand, is a peaceful state of solitude, where we are content with our own company and connected to a deeper reality. 6. How do words and concepts limit our understanding? Words and concepts, while useful for communication, can also create a barrier between us and direct experience. We become fixated on labels and abstractions, losing touch with the immediacy and richness of the present moment. 7. How can we cultivate awareness in our daily lives? Awareness can be cultivated through practices like mindful breathing, meditation, and simply paying attention to our senses and surroundings. It also involves questioning our beliefs and assumptions, recognizing our conditioning, and learning to see things with fresh eyes, like a child. 8. What is the ultimate goal of awakening? The ultimate goal of awakening is to live in a state of freedom, unconditional happiness, and love, independent of external circumstances. It is to see reality as it is, unclouded by illusions and attachments, and to respond to life with wisdom, compassion, and authenticity. I will now share 10 quotes from the book that capture the essence of de Mello's message. Spirituality means waking up. The first step to waking up is to be honest enough to admit to yourself that you don't like it. You don't want to be happy. What we need to do is to help you understand. If you understood, you'd simply drop the desire for attachments. All I can do for you is help you to unlearn. That's what learning is all about where spirituality is concerned. Unlearning almost everything you've been taught. Suffering is a sign that you're out of touch with the truth. You don't do anything to be free, you drop something, then you're free. When you cling, life is destroyed. When you hold on to anything, you cease to live. An attachment is a belief that without your attachments, you are not going to be happy. The only way to change is by changing your understanding. Love is something that has you. You do not have the wind, the stars, and the rain. You don't possess these things, you surrender to them. And surrender occurs when you are aware of your illusions, when you are aware of your addictions and attachments, when you are aware of your desires and fears. In conclusion, de Mello's work offers a potent reminder of the transformative power of awareness in leading a fulfilling and liberated life. By shedding illusions, disidentifying from the conditioned self, and embracing the present moment, individuals can break free from suffering and experience true happiness and love. Thank you for sharing this brief moment of reflection with me. I hope it has helped you on your journey. Please share this video with others who might benefit from the wisdom that has been gifted to us on our journey towards greater awareness. May peace find you, wherever you are.